Under 50 to go in the round of 8 cutoff race here at Martinsville. And we are about to go back to green. Jesse Love is a lap down. Currently the man, the last one in the Final Four. 12 points ahead of Brandon Jones. But he's a lap down. He can't advance his position. Here we go. Restart. 49 to go. Nick and Taylor were green. Into turn one. Dead even for the lead. 3 wide. Sammy sneaking underneath Sam and Justin. Brad Perez gets kicked out. Bonsignor and Jones split him. And now Brad Perez is the sin duck as they're side by side for the lead, but they're 3 wide for 5th. Sheldon, Sam, and Justin all 3 wide between playoff drivers. Perez gets punted. That messes up Justin. He goes wide. They're 4 wide. They're going to squeeze. Big damage. Justin gets hit with Snyder and Ryan Ellis. We'll check the damage on Allgaier, but he gets drop kicked as well as Perez. And now the Haas Factory boys, Sheldon and Sam, side by side. Sheldon on the outside, Sheldon on the inside, Sam on the outside, rather. As they go through turn 3. Sheldon with the nose ahead. Here's a replay of what happened with Perez and Allgaier. Perez gets kicked up. Justin stuck behind him. They head down the track, and Ryan Ellis is right there. Allgaier just drives into him, and Myatt's an innocent bystander. Here's Jeb punting Sam. And now Corey Day and Ryan Ellis side by side, as well as Justin. More contact for the 7. Austin Hill sneaks underneath Ryan Ellis. They're side by side. And Allgaier to the inside of Perez. As Ryan and Jeb, who's beating the back bumper off the 41 right now, he sends him up the road. Jeb to the inside of Sam. This is for 8th. Ryan there as well, and then there's Carson Quapple, 11 points above the cut. Jeb running the 41 high. Left front smoke for the 27, who still runs the 41 high. Jeb's clear. Jeb clears Sam off of 4. 43 laps to go. Taylor Gray now leads Eric Almirola. It's a JGR 1-2-3 with Taylor in front, looking for redemption. Quapple to the inside of Sam. But Sam sneaks clear of him. Gives him a hand out the window. Quapple still beating up the 41's back bumper. Ryan and Harrison side by side. And the JGR trio of Taylor, Almirola, and Jones. 1, 2, 3. Brandon Jones, 9 points below the cut line. And it looks like he'll probably have to win to make the championship 4. As the 9th place battle rages on between Quapple and Sam, Mayer finding himself 15 points below the cut line at the moment. Quapple to the inside. Quapple to the inside of Sam. In the turn 1, it gets really tight between the 2. Oh, contact off of 2. Quapple gets sideways, and Sam hangs on to the spot for a moment. Still side by side through 3. And Sam clears Quapple off of 4. Under 40 laps to go. Taylor, Almirola, and Jones starting to get condensed together. As Quapple hits the curb trying to get underneath Sam, that will slip him back a bit. But the 8 of Sammy Smith, who is 12 points below the cut line, is catching the JGR trio. All 4 JGR cars inside the top 5, and you got Sammy for JRM. What a night for Justin Bonsignor in relief of William Sawalich. Sam's now caught Nick And he gives him the bumper. Sam to the inside of Nick. Quapple making it 3 wide. Mayer cuts him off. Sanchez still on the outside. It looks like he's going to clear around the top. It is really tough to pass tonight. Further back, Ryan and Burton side by side, the 2 Fords for 11th. It looks like give that spot to the 39. The 41 back to the inside of the 48. The 25 back to the outside of the 39. Ryan clears Harrison. And now Sam and Nick still side by side. Give Sam Mayer the spot. Mayer to 8th. Ryan looks to the inside of Quapple. Quapple still next to Nick. The 48 bang doors off of 4. And then Almirola still trying to catch Taylor. Quapple clears Sanchez. And now Sieg to the inside. Ryan's looking from a long way back. Nick gets down for the moment. Eric Almirola to the back bumper of his teammate in the 54. Taylor. But he can't get him out of the groove. Ryan to the inside of Nick. And around goes Parker Retzloff in the 4. Contact. Cautions out for the 7th time. Parker Retzloff spins. And we have another car around. That's Brad Perez. Retzloff gets back going. Perez still stuck. Cautions out with 31 laps to go. And Jesse Love will be back on the lead lap as we'll take a look at what happened to Parker. He's on the inside of Eckes in the turn 1, gets a hit from Anthony Alfredo, and it just picks the back tires up, spins him around. He also got tagged into Christian Eckes' left rear after Alfredo bumped into him. So Parker goes around. He's in the middle of 1 and 2. What happens to Perez? Looks like he got turned around by Blaine. Blaine Perkins in the 31. He was already sideways entering the picture. Huh. Prior to the choose, Sam Mayer, who's 8th prior to the choose. Those are all drivers that realize if we're going to go to Phoenix, we need to win. And if you had asked them prior to the race, going in 30 laps to go, restart, would you take this position? They probably would have said, yeah, maybe I can make something happen from there. So with 30 laps to go, under 30 laps to go, here's your playoff standings. Allgaier and Zilich have advanced. Quapple and Love are in by 13 and 11 points. Brandon Jones and Sammy Smith are 3rd and 4th on track, but are 5th and 6th in the points. Jones 11 out, Smith 14 out, Sam Mayer 16 points out, Sheldon Creed 44 points out, as Jesse Love gets 2 positions. So the cut line moves up. So basically, for the 4 drivers below the cut line, we knew Sheldon had to win to begin the night, but now it looks like Jones, Smith, and Mayer at this point would have to win. Jesse Love will pit. And they both have a 13-point cushion, but let's say Brandon Jones jumps up there, wins this race, and the battle at the bubble comes down to Quapple and Love. You go to best finish in this round. Now Jesse Love jumps ahead of Carson Quapple. 16 above the cut is Love. So Quapple now ahead of Jones by 13. But I would tell you that he's in a good position to get the tiebreaker should it come down to that, and he's involved. So it looks like they only come in, they don't put any fuel in the car, no tires, just an adjustment. So let's take a look at your top 10 with 27 to go here at Martinsville. Taylor leads, looking for his first win and redemption after he got punted out of the way in turn 3 on the final lap by Sammy Smith. Eric Almirola runs second. He's won at 2 of the last 3 Xfinity Martinsville races. And speaking of Spring Martinsville, here's Taylor Gray getting punted out of the way by Sammy Smith again. And Austin Hill sneaks through for the crazy win, and then the confrontation between Gray and Smith. So then in third and fourth, Brandon Jones and Sammy. And here we go. Here's the choose. Taylor to the inside, Almirola outside. Jones, Sammy. Bonsignor, Sheldon to the bottom. Jeb to the outside of row 3. Sam to the outside of row 4. Quapple and Ryan round out your top 10. Here we go. Restart. JGR front row. Taylor looking for his first win. Almirola looking for 3 out of 4 the past 2 years at Martinsville in this series. Here we go. Green flag, 25 to go at Martinsville. Taylor has a huge restart. He has a big lead going into turn 1. Jones and Almirola side by side for second. Brandon Jones must win to keep his season alive. Here he is on the inside of Almirola as they go into 3. He hops the curb, moves Almirola up. Look at Sammy looking to the inside of Jones. Jones trying to cover. Sammy gets to his inside. Sammy hits Jones a little bit. They're dead even down the backstretch. Into turn 3. Look at Sheldon 3 wide sending it in on Bonsignor and Jeb. Oh, Carson Quapple! Carson Quapple spun! Carson Quapple's around! This is huge for the championship. Carson Quapple spins, and he falls below the cut line. Carson Quapple falls below the cut line. Unbelievable. He's 7 below the cut at the moment with that spin. No damage. He can make it back up, but that is big at this point of the race. And Brandon Jones is now 3 above the cut. Unbelievable. Harrison gets punted into Ryan, and Carson Quapple goes around. Innocent bystander there. Ryan's on the bottom. Harrison's right behind him, and Harrison gets into Ryan, and Quapple gets punted around. This is Martinsville. Heavy right front damage for Ryan Sieg. Jones goes from below the cut line to +3. Quapple from 9 falls deeper in the field. He's -8. This is just crazy how things always seem to get out of hand late. But that's how it is now. It's the same. But here's what I would say as well. Quapple, as we said earlier, has the tiebreaker number 1. And number 2, he falls to 30th. So there's a lot of cars in front of him to go and pass. Every position is a point. They're going to put Sammy Smith ahead of Brandon Jones, and the plot thickens further. Smith now 1 point behind Jones for a championship spot. And there's another car lurking here in fifth that we haven't talked about a whole lot tonight, but he's definitely in a must-win position. That's Sheldon Creed, who's also up there. He's been close to winning here before. He's finished second 15 times. Carson Quapple. Yeah, it's been tough to pass all night. Carson Quapple needs 7 spots. He has the tiebreaker. He needs 7 spots. Justin Allgaier pushing Quapple to a second place 1 week ago is looming large at this moment. If Carson Quapple can end up being in a tied position with either Brandon Jones or Sammy Smith. But right now, Jesse Love, he's had a disastrous night, and he sits 14 points above the cut line. He's looking good. We're under 20 to go. Here's your top 10. Well, here's Brandon Jones Radio. So, Allgaier, Zilich advanced. Love is pretty much advanced. He's 14 ahead. Jones, 1 point ahead of Smith. Mayer is 3 out. He runs 7th. Quapple, 7 points out, and he has the tiebreaker. Here's to choose. Taylor inside, Almirola outside. Sammy on the inside, then Jones. Sheldon Bonsignor back to the inside. Sam to the outside. Jeb outside. Harrison to the inside, and Dean Thompson on the outside of the top 10. The end of the top 10 at row 5. It'll be a 17-lap dash to the checkered flag. Still, the JGR boys of Gray and Almirola leading the way. Can Taylor get his first career win? Or does Eric Almirola have another Xfinity Martinsville win in the cards? Here we go. 17-lap shootout to decide a winner at Martinsville and who makes the championship 4. Here we go. We're back underway. We're green. It's an even restart between Taylor and Almirola. The 8 car behind the 54 again. Flashbacks to this past March. No damage done. Taylor into the lead. Almirola and Smith side by side for second. Brandon Jones right there as well. There's Sheldon, there's Sam. So much playoff drama. Jones cuts underneath the 0-0. And the 0-0 bumps into him. Jones up the track. Sheldon sideways. Jones stays in 4th. Sammy into 2nd. He's got the tiebreaker over Jones. Sammy runs Almirola wide. Sammy Smith to the inside of Almirola, and he's looking to get Taylor Gray again in Martinsville. Smith to 2nd. He's above the cut. And he's right on the back of Taylor. Almirola and Jones are here as well. It's a 4-car race for the win with 14 laps to go in Martinsville. Sammy looking so close to Taylor. Brandon Jones just needs 1 position. He just needs to pass Eric Almirola, his teammate. Sam Mayer needs 2 spots. Carson Quapple needs 4 spots. Carson Quapple is passing people. There's 13 laps left. Brandon Jones runs wide. Brandon Jones overshoots turn 1, but he doesn't lose a position. Almirola to the back of Sammy. Turn 1, 12 to go. Taylor has a good lead over the 8 car. Almirola right on the back bumper. Carson Quapple gets around Jesse Love. He's 2 points back. Sam bumping Sheldon. There's so many spots in front of Quapple. There's 3 wide in front of him. Eckes, Green, and Perkins. Almirola gets moved up. Jones to 3rd. Brandon Jones above the cut line. Carson Quapple got 2 spots. Quapple's 1 back. And he's got a spot on Blaine. He's to the inside of Blaine Perkins. Under 10 laps to go. Quapple's around Perkins. Quapple above the cut, and he's got the tiebreaker. Oh my goodness. Carson Quapple already back above the cut line. Taylor in the lead. Brandon Jones has got to get to Sammy Smith. But Quapple's going after Kyle Sieg. Haas Factory Boys making contact. Sam's on the curb. He gets sideways. Creed with great defense. Oh, Dye and Sieg make contact next to Quapple. Dye hangs on. Quapple 2 above the cut. Carson Quapple driving for his championship life. What a drive from Carson Quapple to get back to the front. But it won't matter if Sammy Smith and Brandon Jones can catch Taylor Gray. But Taylor has an 8/10 gap to the 8 car. Quapple on the back bumper of Patrick Staropoli trying to move him up. 7 laps to go. He's 2 points above the cut line. Quapple moves Staropoli again. There's a lane. As Jones closes in on Smith, Quapple passes Staropoli, and he's 3 above the cut. Big contact, Dye and Staropoli, they hang on. Jones to the inside of Sammy for second. This is a big pass. Jones gets the 8 car almost. There it is, Brandon Jones to second. JGR 1-2, but he's 1.2 seconds back of Taylor with 5 laps remaining. There's a caution! There's a caution! Daniel Dye, a flat tire with 9. Oh my gosh, a flat tire with 5 laps to go. 9th caution. We're going to overtime. Oh my gosh. Sammy Smith can jump up there and try to make something happen for the front row. So much to think about here. Oh man. I was really impressed with Sammy Smith though in the last restart. Oh my gosh. This is insane. It's gonna come down to overtime at Martinsville. We've seen so much craziness in the past here at Martinsville in overtime, including this year. What happened to Daniel Dye? Flat right front. Already down on the backstretch, and he's way up high in turn 3. And he's in the wall. He's stopped. That's caution. Wow. And probably for Taylor Gray, as Daniel Dye gets service, gets a new right front on the car, Taylor Gray's got to be thinking, it can never go my way here. It's always got to be hard. Why can't it be easy here?
Makes the goal simple, right? You know, they talked about the points and still going for the win. I think in his position, it's just really the only way right now.
4 of the last 7 Martinsville races featured a last lap pass. For Brandon Jones, who has won at Martinsville before, on an overtime pass for the win on his teammate Ty Gibbs, who dominated that night. That was the night he went after Sam Mayer. He's going to have to do it again if he wants a shot at the championship. He's the only Toyota representative in the round of 8. Probably shouldn't be the only representative, as that 54 car, in my opinion, got robbed. But it is what it is. And if Taylor Gray was still in the playoffs, this would look a lot different right now. This would look a lot different. We could have a Final Four where there would have been 3 rookies, but no. Taylor Gray got eliminated. And there's a possibility where we'll have 2 rookies in the Final Four if Carson Quapple can hang on.
get a little Carson Quapple radio here. Just gotta be careful doing it. I agree. You gotta be on the
What happens on this choose cone? Here we go. It's time to choose. Taylor will take the inside. Where does Brandon Jones go? He follows Taylor Gray and gives Sammy Smith the front row. Almirola inside. Sheldon and Sam to the outside. Jeb inside. Bonsignor outside. Thompson inside. Connor Zilic is in the top 10. Wow. He's had a really quiet night. And here he is in the top 10 with 2 laps left. So it's the two guys who started the controversy last time we were here back in March. Taylor Gray, Sammy Smith. Sammy Smith trying to make the Final Four. Taylor Gray just wants to make a win, his first win in the Xfinity Series. Also, Sammy Smith is the man who eliminated Taylor Gray in the round of 12 finale at Charlotte. These two have had history. Will it come to blows again? Overtime at Martinsville is green. Taylor got a good launch again. He's almost clear of Sammy. He is clear off of 2. Side by side for second between Jones and Sammy. Sammy takes the spot. Can the 8 get to the 54? It's deja vu all over again. Sheldon to the outside of Jones. White flag. Does Smith hit Gray in the 3? Taylor's 1 lap away again from his first win. Quapple in by 4 points, but can Smith get to the back bumper of Gray? He's going to have to throw it in. He's not going to. Jones gets to Sammy Smith, but Taylor Gray gets redemption and is the Xfinity Series winner at Martinsville. Quapple 3 wide on the outside, and he makes the Final Four. Quapple in by 4 points. Sam Mayer and Jeb Burton crashed after the checker, but Taylor Gray gets redemption and is finally an Xfinity Series winner. All the Martinsville pains he's had in his career are finally over, and he finally gets a checker flag at the paperclip. About damn time for Taylor Gray. He's had so many opportunities to win a race. He's been so great over this rookie season, and finally gets rewarded with his first Xfinity Series win. Look at this awesome burnout, John Force style, down the front straightaway. Big burnout for Taylor Gray. He's going to come out the roof hatch. His crew coming out to celebrate with him. Here comes Taylor Gray out of the roof hatch. Taylor Gray, shades of Connor Zilic, out of the roof hatch. A winner in the Xfinity Series.
That's the most emotion we've ever seen out of Taylor Gray. It's really cool to see how excited he is. I cannot wait to hear his interview. Right on your screen is Sammy Smith. Such a mature decision there throughout those last 2 laps. Yep. To not take what was on offer, to learn from what he did here in the spring, to know that was too far. He was in the exact same position, had the exact same opportunity, and chose not to do what he did in the spring. And it's now official. We have our championship 4. We knew about Connor Zilic, Justin Allgaier, Jesse Love hangs on. He goes to the championship 4 for the first time in his career. And so does Carson Quapple. 2 rookies going to Phoenix, and 3 of the 4 coming from
JRM's got 3 cars in the Final Four. Jesse Love for Richard Childress makes the Final Four. First time RCR, back-to-back years an RCR car makes it. The first time in Love's career he makes it. And Taylor gets the checkered flag, and he is hyped. Oh, man.
And the coolest part about this is just how excited all his crew members and everybody is for this guy who's worked so hard. Hey, was the wait worth it? Does it feel as good as you imagined to finally be here in victory lane? Gosh, about damn time I get me a clock, baby! Man, I cannot thank everybody on this 54 team. Such an awesome race car. Way faster. I'm not going to say than Xfinity Mobile, but just as fast. I think you just did. I know. My bad, Xfinity. Jason Radcliffe, all these guys, the pit crew did an awesome job tonight. Everybody on this group bring awesome race cars to this racetrack and give me an opportunity to race for one every time I come here. All right, there's maybe no better place on the schedule than Martinsville for Taylor Gray to get his first Xfinity Series win.
Taylor Gray finally is an Xfinity Series winner. Man, he is hyped. Here's Carson Quapple.
Was that the hardest racing you've done in your career? It was probably the most nerve-wracking racing I've done in my career. Obviously, we were sitting in a pretty good spot before we got turned around there, and I thought we were in a good situation to just kind of ride it out and try not to make any enemies and just try to finish the race out. And obviously, once we got turned around there, I'm not sure, it might have been my fault. I really don't know. I haven't seen replay, but when that happened, I kind of was like, oh, we're done. But and that's another one where it really fought hard all race long to give us a opportunity to get to the spot to be in the Final Four, and I just can't thank them enough for that. But like I said, everyone, thank you. Like I said, all the guys brought me the cars to Xfinity Mobile in Martinsville here, and I thought our Bass Pro, Johnny Morris Bass Pro Shops Paris Chevrolet was on rails all day. It's just that first stage didn't really go the way we wanted it to. I thought we were going to have a little bit better pace than that, and make some stage points, but we weren't able to do that, and we had to do that at stage 2, which put us in a hole for stage 3. But it all worked out, so we're definitely happy and gonna be really excited to go to Phoenix. What is this team capable of at Phoenix? Man, I think the sky's the limit for these guys. Obviously, I feel like our season hasn't been the flashiest and the most winning and the most popular, right? But we've been consistent week in and week out, and we come to these racetracks and we might not win, but we only have one DNF the whole season, and we just outpoint the guys and do the best we can on that end of things. But I mean, you never know. It's all comes down to one race, right? At the worst, you have a 25% chance of winning the championship, right? So I like those odds a lot better than being out. But like I said, just can't thank all these guys. Can't thank Dale Jr., Kelly L.W. Miller, everyone at the big shop for what they do to get me in this situation. And just super excited. Carson Quapple will race for a title next weekend at Phoenix. He's a blue-collar guy.
Carson Quapple, the quiet consistency of the rookie. He's in by 4 points over Brandon Jones. Smith misses by 5 and a spot, I should say. He finishes second to Taylor Gray again. Sam Mayer, 8 points out. Sheldon Creed needed the win, did not get that win. He's out. Zilich, Allgaier, Love, Quapple, all 4 Chevrolet, 3 for Junior Motorsports, 1 for RCR, going to the Championship 4 at Phoenix next week. What a finish. Taylor Gray is finally an Xfinity Series winner, redemption in Martinsville, and he beat the 8 car to do it. He's got to feel good, and he loved it. He was hyped after winning, finally, at Martinsville. He's got a grandfather clock. He probably should have 3, but he's got 1. He gets it done tonight. He is finally a winner, and it is great to see Taylor this excited. And in victory lane, he's been amazing this year, and finally gets it done. That's all from Martinsville. Championship 4 next week. See you later. RB out. Peace.